Today, if you are going to buy a toy, like we used to have when we were little, you buy a toy that has to do calculation, educational toy, so that your child will not be left behind. This is the reason why children are not speaking their language. Every child speaks English now. So where are our languages going? You are speaking your language, your child will be laughing. You say, look at what mommy is speaking. You know why? Everything, your child must be A. You are not looking at the level of development that your child has, the kind of potential your child has. They can become anxious. They can have a lot of emotional stress. Children also have emotional stress. But guess what? They will never tell you. Because if you are paying so much money for them, they are passing through something, you complain. That means they are ungrateful. That means they are not serious with their lives. You must drive them to fulfill your ambition. You didn't go to school, you the parent. You were not able to become a medical doctor. Your son must be a medical doctor, whether he likes it or not. So when he goes to school and he does not perform well in mathematics and comes back, you carry cane. You are not a serious person. So you begin to put in him a spirit of rejection and unwantedness. The child will not complain, but that thing will be building up until one day it will explode into an ugly action. Something, a habit. Why do you think many children in school begin to smoke at very early age? Why do you think they follow bad people? The pressure of parents who don't understand their children. A father is not only a father that carries cane. A father is a friend to his children. The same thing with the mother. You should sit down and chat with your children and laugh with them and crack jokes with them. They will now become comfortable to share with you whatever they are having. But every time you are shouting, every time you are screaming, every time you keep beating, they will never share anything with you. Rather, they will go and share with their friends who will give them wrong advice. That is why children are misfiring. You see, my child, I don't know what they do like that. You, the parent, are the reason. Parents are going to face the judgment of God. We are so careless. This holiday, Easter holiday now, there were people that were going for extra lessons, Easter lessons. They never had any time to rest. And by the time they come back late, you, the parents, expect them to do something else. Tomorrow morning again, they are up. It gets to a time they are so tired, and some of them will just go to school and just sit down. They are not interested in anything. Let the worst happen. It's out of frustration. It's not that they don't want to study. They are frustrated. And it is the parents that frustrated them. Give your children time to be children. These children are so pushed around. And the worst part is that so many of us parents have a kind of dream career we want our children to pursue. Dream careers. I can imagine the surprise of my children from Esther when they were about to finish senior secondary. Daddy, what should I read? What should I become? So we have been discussing this because I've been telling them, they thought maybe it was a joke because of what is happening to their friends. Because their parents decide for them. And finally I said, what would you like to be? That is the question I've always asked them from the beginning. They will tell me what they want to be, but they will be afraid because of what is happening to their friends that I may not want them to be that. So they keep asking me, what do you want us to be? I told them, just be what you feel right to be. Whatever makes you happy to be, please be. Wow. So I allow them to choose. And when Esther came, I said, what do you want to say? I'm reading this, I'm reading. I said, wow. I said, shake my hand. That's beautiful. That's wonderful. Hey. She was so surprised. I allowed her to do that. Joshua that is reading Mercy today, I used to tell my wife every day, I never knew that Joshua would read Mercy. I was to read Mercy, but I didn't. When he told me Mercy, I said, are you sure? Let me see your sciences again. Go and bring. He went and brought the reports. And we saw that he was an excellent student in the science. Mathematics, chemistry, physics, biology. Good, very good. Okay. I said, but when you go higher, you are going to have to say, yes, Daddy, I'm able to cope with it. I said, man, ours is to pray for you. Are you sure that is what you really want to be? He said, yes. I say be that, we'll support you in prayer. Liberty, freedom to feel responsible, freedom to be able to use their own initiative. Nothing triggers children like that. Nothing gives children peace like freedom to decide certain matters in their life, especially their careers. Parents, stop pushing your children. Stop pushing them into what they cannot do. Is somebody hearing me? One day, a little boy, the mother has been training him so much in the scriptures, Bible studies and the rest. And the mother thought he was going to be an engineer. So one day he came and said, Mommy, guess what? I'm going to be a hairdresser. The mommy said, what? And began to frown. You know mommies. Began to frown and began to say, I will not train a child to be that. That is not what I'm training you for. This and that, this and that. And then one day, not long after that, there was a program organized by a particular guidance counselor for parents of children in the school. And the parents said, give your children the liberty to be whatever their heart leads them to be. Encourage them and advise them. That is the function of parents. Never force them into what they are not ready for. When she finished hearing in that seminar, she went home and called the child, Jeffrey. She said, Jeffrey, why did you say you want to become a hairdresser? She said, Mommy, do you know why? She said, in my salon, I'm going to have different Bible quotations on the wall of my salon and have Bibles everywhere. Anyone that is coming there, I'm dressing the hair, we have no option but to be reading scriptures from Bible. The mommy broke into tears and started crying. You mean you love Jesus so much that you want whatever you are doing for Jesus to be involved? They say, yes, Mommy, that's why I want to be a hairdresser. Say, I will decorate wherever I'm going to be my salon with scriptures from the Bible, different scriptures. Anyone that enters there will read not less than 5 scriptures before I finish dressing their hair. So the word of God will enter them through me. Look at where that child went to. Look at his thoughts. The mama never even thought that a child will come up with such an idea. Because the mommy always told them on the need for them to evangelize and win souls to the kingdom of God. So he sat down on his own and came up with a plan. For this to happen very well, I need to have a hair salon. I need to be a hairdresser. And I told Mommy I will be a hairdresser. Look at that. And so the mommy embraced the child and said, whatever you want to be, my darling, you are going to be. We will support you in prayer. She knew in her heart that that young man may not be a hairdresser, but whatever he's going to do, Jesus is going to be involved. If that young man had not been taught to use his initiative, he will not come up with such a plan. Look at the thoughts of a young person. Whatever he's doing, he wants people to see Jesus around him. How many of our children today think of that? Is it that they don't have the ability to think of it? No. Their parents never prepared them to think that way. Their parents only prepared them to think of the world. That is the God of education. The next one is the God of money, wealth. Children from very early age, they see in the lives of their parents the greed and the desire for money, accumulation of money, running after. Any money they run out. Where is Mommy? She has gone looking for money. Where is Daddy? He has moved out. Wow. So they begin to have that idea that all that matters in life is money. They will not tell you. Sometimes when children, have you ever seen children where they are sitting together and chatting and hear some of the things they are saying? Some of you will be afraid. Some of them will bring their parents. Huh? Oh my God. I thank God that their parents are not there. Because they will not be able to move because of shame. What you thought your children have not been seeing, they have been registering. I said they have been registering the thing. You see these little children here? They may be little, they may be young, but they are not stupid. They will go to school and demonstrate to you and their mommy. They will tell their friends how you are. So, no matter how you dress and come to school, people will be looking at you and be laughing. You will not know that your children exposed you. Because to them, they are simply telling the truth. Children are direct. the day they talk of love of money, you raise and say, my mommy loves money. Because he never wakes up to meet you. Even some days that you are supposed to go to church, she will run to the shop and come back to talk with you. So, from that early age, they begin to get the impression that if you don't have money, you are nothing. So, they begin to develop a kind of sensitivity to money and obsession for money. From an early age, most of what you see being demonstrated in young people today, in adolescents, in teenagers today, was cultivated when they were young. It's not the day you plant a seed that it will grow. It's not that day it will bear fruit. So that is exactly what has happened. So everybody wants to read a course that they feel will bring money, even when it's not qualified for that course. Somebody does not know the sciences. He wants to become an engineer. Why? He had that petroleum engineers work in the, in the petroleum industry, and they are well paid. Why? Because the parents have shown him that money is what it is. So he will do whatever is possible. Exam malpractice, he will get people to help him write exam. He will cheat in order to qualify as an engineer and get a degree, even though he's not fit for that. Is that happening in Nigeria? They learned it from their parents. When we are looking for change in Nigeria, change does not come from the air. It comes from homes. It comes from homes. That armed robber you are seeing on the street has parents. He has a family he came from. All these internet fraudsters and thieves, I call them criminals. Internet robbers. You people call them Yahoo. Have you seen how many young children are involved in that scam? Young men. Who taught it to them? Look at little girls today. By the age of 14, they have already known men. Why? They worship their mothers. There's nothing you are going to preach to them. What they see through their mothers is enough teaching. No matter how much you speak, what you then look at is a better teacher. You can shout from morning till night. Tell your children, don't go this way. Don't do like this. They are watching you, they will laugh. So mommy does not want to show us the right way. We they see us they go now, so that's the best way we will follow. Like mother, like daughter.